Now if we take a look at this, 3 plus 10 plus 17, looks like we're adding 7 over and over, plus 24 plus 3 dots, 7n minus 4, excuse me, is equal to n over 2, 7n minus 1. Now it says find s sub 1 when n is equal to 1. So this is where you're checking it when n is equal to 1. Well, find s sub 1. So we plug 1 in over here. So we got 1/2. Then 7 times 1 minus 1. 7 times 1 is 7 minus 1 is 6. And 1/2 times 6 is 3. So that checks. That's our first entry over here. Now we're going to assume it's true for n is equal to k. That's this part right here. So assume this is true. Is equal to 3 plus 10 plus 17 plus 24 plus plus 7k minus 4 is equal to k over 2, 7k minus 1. So we assume that's true. So then they're guiding you along here. They say find this entry here. Now we got sk plus 1 is equal to this right here. Equals is equal to sk plus ak plus 1. Now we know what s sub k is because that's from the previous step here. So that's why they plugged that in here for s sub k. So you got 3 plus 10 plus 17 plus 24 plus 7k minus 4 plus a sub k plus 1. Now they tell us to find a sub k plus 1. Well, if I plugged in k plus 1 on this side, and where I'm plugging into is plugging in right here. So I'm replacing the s sub k plus 1 on the left side with this. So I'm going to have, I'll get rid of those parentheses, 3 plus 10 plus 17 plus 24 plus ... plus, and here I got 7 times, and then I'm plugging in k plus 1 for the n, minus 4 is equal to 3 plus 10 plus 17 plus 24 plus ... plus 7k minus 4 plus a sub k plus 1. Okay. Now, since this right here is equivalent to plugging in k plus 1 for the n over here, I'm going to have k plus 1 over 2 and 7 times k plus 1 minus 1 equals, and this part right here, let me demonstrate this. I replace this by plugging in k plus 1 on this side. Now I'm going to replace this with this right here. So I got k over 2, 7k minus 1, plus a sub k plus 1. Excuse me. Okay. So I got k plus 1 over 2 times 7k. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 7 times 1 is 7, minus 1 is 6, equals, and if I multiply this through, I'm going to have 7k squared over 2 minus k over 2 plus a sub k plus 1. If I multiply this through, I get 7k times k is 7k squared. 7k times 1 is 7k, all over 2. And 6 times k is 6k. 6 times 1 is 6 over 2. Equals 7 k squared over 2 minus k over 2 plus a sub k plus 1. Excuse me. This is 7k squared plus, these have the same denominator, so I can merge them together. So it gives me 13k plus 6 over 2. And I'll take both these over to this side. So I got minus 7k squared over 2 plus k over 2 equals a k plus 1. Now these all have the same denominator, so I can merge them into a single fraction. So I got 7k squared plus 13k plus 6 minus 7k squared plus k over 2 is equal to a sub k plus 1. Seven k squared minus 7k squared drops away. 13k plus k is 14k. Plus 6 over 2 equals a sub k plus 1. And that gives us 7k plus 3 is equal to a sub k plus 1. And I'm in preview here, so I don't suppose I can actually show it. Let's see, what was this? 3. This came out as 7k plus 3. Now that I know that this a k plus 1, then up above here, since I have this right here, I could plug in that a k plus 1, which was 7k plus 3. I can plug that in here, and that'll give us an equation for sk plus 1. Anyway, that's what those steps are guiding you to do. And there's different ways to accomplish what I just showed you.